Watching Beatles get back while I practice, always very inspiring. I've just been running through my chords again, because I've been focusing more on piano, and I've kind of lost my guitar momentum. Melvin bear. Can't concentrate on the sound when Melvin's around. Someone's handing me for breakfast, but in the cutest way. And your head smells so good. Purring so loud.
Only another 2 days to go and we'll have another 2 off.
Is he the cutest? Oh, my battery's gonna die. Fuck. Alright, we'll do a quick one. Just a chord run through. Legalize pop.
Queen says no is a possibility yet.
Got the weirdest deja vu right now, even though I've never done this. If that's a good sign. I've done this many times, but I haven't filmed it. This is D and D minor. Started with C's, the first two. E. Oh no, let's do A's. Started Drapery Falls today for some reason. So we've had some A's. Yeah, I was going A. Is that A7? There was another A. Where's E? And E. Maybe I should film closer to here so I can see what my hands are doing. Yeah, this is more for when I'm actually decent. I'm playing from far away and performing. Sort of. Alright, what else? What else do we have? Oh, G's. Can't forget the G's. G's.
Well, see, this is around better, but two.
It's about the Beatles 69.
Yeah, that's what Paul said.
G7.
That's what Paul said. Well, you said when we put this area.
Oh, not quite. This one I I keep getting and losing and
Yeah.
maintaining and losing. G7 is a weird one. Alright, what else is there? So there's A. Oh, B, I forgot this.
See, if you had them above our heads, you'd have plastic and say up all that.
B7.
Think of a helicopter shot over the
Alright, I think that's all the chords I've been learning for pretty much forever. All the basic chords. Let me just double check.
So you just put blocks of plastic in any shape you wanted, you know, we could move the audience down.
C, D's,
Now that would mean
E's,
casting the plastic.
G's, B's, A's. Yeah, alright, cool. I got them all, and now I did an A-7 already. I'm looking at this sheet here, so
Everything you do.
this is, oh, this hair from Melvin in my nose. I keep trying to get it, but, alright, D minor, D-7. E-7 is one of my favorites. I feel like I could write a song just with E-7, which isn't against the rules. And then one of my least favorites is A minor. I mean, A sus. A-7 isn't bad, but A sus.
I love you like I love you.
Suck my shit.
You see, then it's nice to have the levels where they can dance and, you know, whatever they want to do.
Not bad today, actually.
The backing, let me go.
That was a little something there. That was. Alright, and then D sus. And B sus looks like A. Up the second fret instead of at the bottom. Wanted to get a video of my guitar progress before I move on. I'm about to start doing bar chords. I've watched the lesson maybe twice, but I could not even attempt to do any of them except for that D that is like an introductory. If I had more battery, I would totally try to play Morning Has Broken. I've been learning that for a very long time, and
You're not getting on as well as you did.
It's not as easy. In other words,
oh baby, it doesn't seem to stick. But I haven't been consistent with it at all. Before the whole moving thing, moving madness, before all of that, I was keeping track of like every single day I visited the pieces of paper.
Yeah.
I was keeping track of every day. I was visiting, like even if it's just for like 5 minutes or so, I wrote it down at the top of the page with the date and which number visit. And yeah, oh my god, I completely lost track of that. Yeah, I think I got up to like 20 visits and then I just gave up.
Are the camera real people, I think?
I gave up on documenting them, but I still wrote in my calendar that I did guitar practice, how long and what session. So I've been stuck on 6 for a really long time. I've been tiptoeing in 7. I also didn't realize until very recently that I didn't print out all of the bonus exercise pages, even though when I went to Officeworks, I had the full PDFs on my USB. The machine, I mean the printer must have just run out of paper and I didn't realize. And I was like, whoop, all my sheets, awesome, on my merry way. Because it was kind of hard to tell where the booklets ended, and I printed both at the same time. They're both like 100+ pages. So that definitely got confusing quickly. Actually, if Melvin wasn't on my lap, I would show you what they look like and what I'm talking about. I will probably do that.
By the sea. What he's saying is right.
Baby bear, I know you want food.
Everything is going to be a perfect acoustic place by the water, out of doors.
Little baby's hungry.
I really think we ought to go and set it up front. Shoot a day sequence, a night sequence, a torchlight sequence. Out there.
How could I kick him off me when he's being this cute?
Make it comfortable.
Yeah, you being a sweetie?
Yes, I think we can do rock and roll at dawn. Or at night, and I'm sure we can do the rock and roll there if we get the right audience. George, come on.
I just want to get it over with.
Get cheeky cheeks.
Hiya. Come on. We're going to Africa. We're all
He's so cute.
To the brother. Tripoli, fantastic sound.
A little bit. I'll feed you in a sec. Oh, he just got more comfortable with his back legs not getting off. Alright,
Watch all the do it and then go away. See, it's like having the most fantastic
here, oh, that's the bonus one, but here you can see what I was talking about with the lessons. Let's go back to 6. Thank you, Melvin.
Every time we do it,
okay.
building another bloody castle around us. And this time we do it
Hope my camera doesn't die. Alright, here we go. So this is the 6th session that I've been learning from Steve Krentz. And I've been doing his lessons, and look, all these visits, and it even went down here, and I didn't manage to finish. Even some of these, I've changed some of the fingers placements because they weren't really working for me. So which is something that happens. Oh, I've got cat hair on my nose again. But yeah, you can look how battered these pages are because it's been open for so long. Okay, so that is the first page of session 6. This is the second page, visits, and the exercises. And then the third page, visits, and the exercises. And I circle them. Yeah. So sometimes there's visits, but I didn't do it satisfactory. So another one.
You know, I mean, at least you can go home from it. You can get away
Away from it all. All right. And then session 7. I just realized I did a little George impression without even realizing. I normally just get back playing in the background. Sometimes when I know I'm going to be home all day, and just makes me feel like I'm in their studio and I'm practicing with them, but no one can comment on my playing, which is exactly the way I want it. Like being around your favorite band, but they can't talk to you is like a dream. Because yeah, when they can interact with you, it makes it very scary. I have real life experience of that. I went to the premiere. Oh my god. So yeah, this is the bonus exercise book. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. Here comes the focus project. All right. So, yeah, that's what I was talking about. The pages only went up to 68. It was there. It was only 68 pages, and so that's the first half of the bonus. So it ends at I'm pretty sure it ends at session 8 is where it ends. I need to stop looking at myself in the viewfinder. That is a bad habit. Okay, So it ends at session 8, and like I was saying, I've been stuck on session 6, but I'm about to move on to session 7. So I've been working on guitar very sporadically. Like if you actually were to look closely at the, I just did it again. If you were to look closely at the dates, they're few and far between. But I recently printed the rest of the bonus, so I just like wrote on it myself. Oh, and I separated the answer key so I don't cheat while I'm rehearsing. Whoops, I'll get that later. So this is the rest of the pages that it was missing. So I did, this is very decent chunk. And you can see here, I've like tied them all together and hole punched it like I was a kid trying to put this together. But you know, whatever works. And so from page 68 to page 162, I want to say. And yeah, it's starting to get pretty hard yakka again. I remember when I was doing, I hit my first wall when I was learning sharps and flats. That definitely felt like something that I didn't think that I could overcome. And I was like, oh, is this all that my brain, because I remember everything seemed like I was processing things slowly, but it was still digesting and processing through time. And when I would sit back down again, I'd be like, okay, it's a little bit easier. But with sharps and flats, I don't know what happened. My brain just like hit a wall, and I was like, is this it? Is this the end of my capability? This can't be it. And but I sort of thought it was for a while, and I got really discouraged for absolutely no reason other than I was just not, so I was getting used to getting a bit good at what I was currently learning. And then he moved on to a different topic, and I was starting from scratch again. And that was pretty disheartening, but it's all a part of the process. And I definitely would feel more sad about it if I was learning completely alone. But the videos are really helpful, and I don't watch them every single time. I just watch them when I'm feeling a little lost and I need some encouragement. That's when I watch his videos, and it really helps. I have the whole thing on my external drive, so I couldn't actually recommend to anyone how to watch it. Yeah, it's taking a very long time. So a long time ago, yep, perfect timing. Down. So we can see at the front of my Learn and Master, it just hit me in the face. So here, what am I, there we are. This is when I started. Thought I just pressed the focus, what happened? Here comes the focus, there it is. So I printed this the first time in April 2023. Wow, that seems like a lifetime ago right now. It is June 2025, and I'm only up to session 6. Yeah, we can say 7. I'm up to session 7. Yeah. But in fairness, I am learning both my guitar and piano at the same time. So, but I'm not learning piano as thoroughly. Oh, sorry, hiccup burps. I'm not learning piano as thoroughly as I have been guitar. So I'm kind of, even though they're very different instruments, I feel like it is helping me, I don't know, just make those music connections in my head. And I reckon if I was to learn one, just focus on one instrument and not the other, I would feel like I don't know, in a weird way, it would be like I'm wasting my own time, because my whole thing, the guitar has been sitting there for 9 years. I remember I got that little, those files for the Learn and Master guitar with Steve Krentz. I got those files in 2013 when I bought my guitar. I named him Jude. After I got fired, I actually left, but the manager said that he fired me. Anyway, Macca's. So yeah, so I only worked at Macca's for a year, and then when I left with my last paycheck, I bought my guitar because I saw it on sale and it came with all the stuff. It was like $349 for a new Fender acoustic, and so I was like, I'm gonna buy it, and so I did, but it sat there for 9 years, and that time is time I will never get back, and that time at least is the reason why I am pushing myself to do 2 at the same time, because I'm trying to make up for lost time. And even though with piano I am fully comfortable that will progress, and like I'm not expecting to be good, like concert good, in like 5 years even. So I'm giving that. So, oh my God, how old am I now? I'm 30. So 40 does sound old to me, but I reckon when I get 40, I'll be like, I won't be good till I'm 60. And like, it'll just keep getting pushed. And then when I'm 60, I'll hopefully be good at piano. Melvin, not yet. Is it 12:30? It's 12:35. I need to feed him breakfast. He's letting me know. I know, baby. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, learning piano. That's gonna take some time. But guitar, yeah. I definitely want to be better at guitar by the end of this year. But I did shift focus for this year for piano. I don't know. I just need to figure out what I'm doing and just keep doing it. I want to at least touch my guitar 3 to 4 times a week. I reckon is doable, even if it's just for like, just before I go do this, just before I go do that, just little chord refresh would be solid. But yeah, these F chords, these F bars are really, that's why I brought out the sharps and flats. I feel like I'm almost hitting a wall with this, and it's confusing me and discouraging me at the same time, which isn't good. But that's all part of learning, I guess. I'm just thankful I'm not learning around people in real time. That is always very daunting. I hated school. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, just Beatles stuff.